at Bharat Mandapam, and on the platform of NXT, world leaders, world policymakers, astronauts, technocrats, politicians, ambassadors, and so of so many countries they have come, they have gathered, they have discussing, they have given a platform to so that all the world leaders, the policymakers, and other respected people they can come, they can gather, they can do betterment for the mankind. Sandeep Garg, this side from Bharat News. It's a new height like space of Indo-US relationship. Mr. Mike, welcome to India.
Thank you.
As per my knowledge, since you are a great technocrat, since immediately how it proposed and what it proposed, that immediately from your techno background, you directly switch to the space background.
What propelled me? Did you say
Yeah,
from?
exactly.
Well, I always had an interest in space, but when I was a little boy, I wanted to be an astronaut. But then as I got older, I thought that would be impossible. But I liked math, and then I liked physics when I got to high school, so I became an engineer. And then when I decided, I realized I wanted to pursue the space program. Luckily, I had my engineering degree, so I think what it was is an interest, just a basic interest in math and in physics and science, and then also an interest in space and in applying what I was interested in, math and physics and engineering, and how I could do that to help with the space program. So it kind of was pursuing things I liked, and then it all came together with the space program.
You see NASA and ISRO relationship in the coming future.
With India and
India,
yeah. I think there's a lot of common goals there and interests. We have a mission coming up, Axiom 4, where there's going to be Shukla as the astronaut, the Indian astronaut, is going to fly in space with my very good friend and classmate, my astronaut classmate, Peggy Whitson, who's an American. There's also going to be an Hungarian on board and a Polish astronaut, an astronaut from Poland. So I think that's a very nice way to cooperate together on that private astronaut mission. But I think the common goals, looking at wanting to do things in low Earth orbit, India is developing a spacecraft to go to low Earth orbit, and also the moon. You know, with the Chandrayaan success that they had on the moon, India did, and the United States is also sending spacecraft to the moon. So I think there are common goals, and it makes sense, I think, for the two countries achieving it. And if you take about the example from the space, how our beautiful planet Earth it look like? It looks like a paradise. It looks really beautiful. I felt like I was looking into heaven.
So
yeah,
we can civilize. We can help the people to stay in moon. We can develop civilized.
Yeah, no, I think that's coming up. I think in the next few years we should have people back on the moon, at least to explore a little bit and set it up. I would think within 10 years we should have a station there on the moon where different countries can send people there, or different companies if it's a private organization. I think it's going to be both countries and companies going there. So I think the start of that is coming very soon in the next couple of years.